So, as I said in DVD 1, you have two forms of attack with this. Atemi-waza, which is the striking. Ubi-waza is using the fingers, so we could be grabbing, rubbing, etc., etc. If we just, as an example, start looking at a finger technique here, just in the top of the sternal notch. By pressing in, we know mechanically, I'm going to start affecting his breathing. You know, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to do that. But again, I will refer back to this striations of violence. Do I want to come in here and do I want to snap his throat and kill him potentially? Whereas by putting my finger here, pressing in and down, I can drop him exceptionally easily. Just as an aside, by the way, you won't find that point working on women. So if you're training with a female training partner, it won't work. It's a very male point, also known as the male pressure point. We could use two fingers. As an example, we could run along on the inside of the bone here, and we'll be showing you the applications from these later. So I could come along in here, get a huge pain running right the way through, and a lot of people will find that will actually run up into the throat as well. Okay. Now I'd probably add a little bit of control with this. I'd run that in and then just help him down nice and gently. Okay. From a striking perspective, let's have a look at some weapons. The shovel fist, beautiful to strike into there, but would it be truly effective in a really not life-threatening situation? Possibly not. So again, weapon selection is vital. However, I could strike him into here, along this center line here. It's going to have a great effect. I could use a single knuckle or phoenix eye fist, perhaps into one of the smaller areas here. A lion head fist from the Chinese system. Again, I could drive in here, or I could use it in running along into the heart point here, so I could access that heart point. I could drive it into the rib cage, so it's going to actually go in between the rib cage and start working on that. Other weapons would be a slap, of course. You know, we don't want to just have weapons for the sake of having weapons. If I can just get away with slapping someone once, of course, that's going to be ideal. And if I can make it work within the meridians, that would be even better.